This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
Third, the shortstop, 24, Cole Wise. Hitting fourth and playing third, number 34, Tate Mullins. Batting fifth, number 5, the first baseman, Andrew Burkhalter. Hitting sixth and catching, number 6, Lincoln Cardwell. Batting seventh in right field, number 8, Cole Cardwell. Batting eighth, the pitcher, number 18, Easton Whaley. And hitting ninth for the Tigers, left fielder 15, Kai Jackson. Head coach for Northwestern is Ryan Ward. And now, Miller fans, let's meet the starters for your Noblesville Millers. Leading off at center field, number 5, Drew Neiswanger. Batting second in right field, number 22, Nolan Decker. Hitting third and playing first, number 9, Josh Kern. Batting fourth, third baseman, number 4, Bryce Riggs. Batting fifth, the DH, number 2, Connor Bloss. Batting sixth and playing second, number 1, Luke Wilson. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 17, Jacob Edwards. Hitting eighth in left field, number 3, Elijah Bowers. Batting ninth, the shortstop, 7, Kobe Kazmersky. On the mound this evening for the Millers, number 23, Ty Haley. Head coach in his 18th season for the Millers is Justin Keever. He's assisted by Kevin Passero, Scott Henson, Cole Miller, Brad Lance, Riley Benner, and Ben Yoder. At this time, fans, we ask that you all please rise, and those wearing caps kindly remove them as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Baseball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 30 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, Hamilton County Tourism, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor, Blades, Audio, Video, and Security, Schwartz Bait and Tackle, Wofford Theater Summer Movies, and the Hamilton County Reporter. Welcome to Dunker Field, the home of Miller Baseball. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. Perry, we kind of got rained out Saturday night, got an inning in, but that that was all it wrote, but looks like this afternoon or early this evening we're going to have a good night for baseball.
Well, the flag is not blowing, so it is about as calm and still as you can, the American flag down there. That's something we haven't seen so far this spring. On the mound for the Millers tonight is Ty Haley. Ty Haley is a senior, number 23, ERA of 4.57. He's 1-2 on the season. This is his 4th appearance. He's pitched 15.1 innings this season. He's given up 6 walks and 18 strikeouts. So Ty Haley on the mound for the Millers.
And we're just
Jacob Edwards behind the plate.
We're just about ready to go here. The Tigers will send up their 1, 2, and 3 batters here in the top of the first. First batter will be the center fielder, Cole Van Natter. .64 degrees here at game time. Light wind out of the west at about 3 miles an hour. Humidity 54%. Pretty decent playing conditions tonight, Perry.
Absolutely. Van Natter is a good hitter. He hits .342 for the season.
Pops that one up. That one's going to go into the stands to the left. Didn't hear the bong of the stand, so it must have missed. 0-1.
He's got 4 triples this season, Van Natter, so that's kind of unusual to have that many triples.
Called strike 2 on Van Natter. He's in the hole at 0-2. See what Haley does here. Will he waste one or will he come right at him? He's coming right at him. He hits that one into the gap. Nobody's going to get to that.
That's going to be a double.
Bowers chases it down along with Neischwander and Cole Van Natter. You were talking about him having triples. Well, there's a double for him, Perry. First hit of the game, first leadoff batter gets a hit.
And that's only his second double, so.
Second baseman, Austin Robinson.
Austin Robinson steps in. He's the second baseman.
Robinson batting .250 for the season.
There's a good bit of hitting by Van Natter there, taking 0-2 pitch and drive it into the gap.
He sure did.
Squares to bunt, gets called to strike. One positive sign for Haley, he hasn't thrown a pitch out of the strike zone yet. The 0-1 pitch looks back towards second. Van Natter had maybe a 2 or 3 step lead there, but I don't think he was going anywhere.
He's got pretty good speed. He's stolen 8 bases so far this year. He's the leading base stealer for Northwestern.
The 0-1 pitch, a little bit inside, evens up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Northwestern up there in Howard County, northwest of Kokomo. Officially, they have a Kokomo address.
I was there a couple weeks ago for a JV game. My grandson plays for Hamilton Heights, and they have a beautiful facility up there.
That's what I understand.
For a rural school, they have a turf field and for both baseball and softball.
Well, I guess that's what you get when the girls win a couple state championships.
That's right. No, in those rural cities, towns around Indiana, sports are huge.
Oh, yeah.
Of importance.
Mm-hmm.
Northwestern's a good hitting team, too, Brad. They're hitting .305 on the season.
2-1 on Austin Robinson. Swing and a miss, evens it up at 2-2. Yeah, .305 batting average for the team is not anything to sneeze at, Perry.
No, it's not.
That's very good. They play in the Hoosier Conference, among others, Hamilton Heights playing in there, as you were just saying. The 2-2 pitch. Haley turns, was going to throw to second, but nobody was there, and Van Natter is not getting a very big lead there. Kazmersky kind of moved over there a little bit. There's one fouled off to the right, going over toward our cameraman Will Wofford, but he's safe. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes on second baseman Austin Robinson.
We got a JV game going on behind us. Noblesville Black is playing Kokomo. So the Wildcats are in town.
Yeah. The 2-2.
Ooh, yeah,
Strike
nice
3 called.
Nice pitch.
That one just barely hit that lower outside corner, and Austin is retired on strikes. That'll bring up the number 3 batter, Cole Wise, the shortstop.
Wise is batting .394, Brad.
I think he's one of the leaders on the team as far as average, I believe.
Yeah, he is. In fact, he is the highest batting average.
1 out and 1 on, top of the first. Hit that lower inside corner again for called strike 1 on Wise. Cole Van Adder led this game off with a double.
After getting 2 strikes on him.
Yes, he was out there 0-2. Haley turns and looks again, but nobody there. Van Adder.
He's got everybody nervous out there, though.
Yeah, even if he had been had somebody there, he was back in plenty of time. The 0-1 pitch. That one's a little bit high, evens up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Got 1 out here.
Tigers would like nothing better to get this run in and take the early lead. That one hits the lower outside corner, makes it a 1-2 count. Nice fastball over that outside corner, Perry. One and 2 the count on Cole Wise. Haley turns to throw again. Nobody was there. Strike 3, swing and a miss. So Cole Wise goes down swinging. The second out of the top of the first. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Tate Mullins.
Tate Mullins is batting .371.
34, Tate Mullins.
A lot of power in this lineup.
Yeah, and he's got 4 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 home run.
You know, and looking down their batting average, Perry, there isn't one player who's had hits this year who's batting less than 200. Don't see that very often.
No.
Mullins fouls that one off to the right. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2.
He just blew that one right by him, Brad. That wasn't even.
Well, of the 15 pitches that he's thrown so far, only 3 of them have been out of the strike zone, Perry. The 0-2 pitch to Mullins. Wow. Strike 3 called. So the Tigers leave one man stranded. Can't do anything with that double that Van Adder got. So in the top of the first for the Tigers, there was no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on the bases, no score in the middle of the first. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Welcome back to Dunker Field. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. It looked like the Tigers might have a little bit of a threat there going in the top of the first with the leadoff batter hitting a double with no outs and just couldn't get him going there. And the pitcher for the Millers, Ty Haley, struck out the sides.
Absolutely. He actually looked very, very good that first inning. He threw a lot of strikes.
As I said a little bit earlier, now he's got 16 pitches. Only 3 of those were outside of the strike zone. So the Millers will send the 1, 2, and 3 batters up in the bottom of the first. That'll be Neischwanger, Decker, and Kern. Defensively for the Tigers, left to right, it'll be Kai Jackson, Cole Van Natter, and Cole Cardwell. Across the infield, third to first, it'll be Tate Mullins, Cole Wise, Austin Robinson, and Andrew Burkhalter. And the battery, pitching Easton Whaley and catching Lincoln Cardwell.
Whaley's only pitched 3.2 innings this season, and he has an ERA of 3.82. He's walked 4 and struck out 1, so he hadn't pitched much this season. So we'll see what they got here.
First pitch to Neischwander is high. Of course, we don't expect in these non-conference games at this time of the year with 2 conference games coming up later this week, Perry.
Oh, no.
We don't expect to see the best of the pitchers.
Well, and that's actually where you build your staff. Really.
Yes. Yeah, it gives some of the younger kids and with a little less experience, gives them some time out there on the mound. Neischwanger has taken the first 3 pitches and run the count up to 3-0. Neischwander walks on 4 pitches. That'll bring up the right fielder, Nolan Decker.
Decker batting .229 on the season. He also pitches.
Yeah, we saw him pitch the other day.
He's a sophomore.
Neischwanger does have 5 stolen bases this season. Whaley finally hits the strike zone for called strike 1 after throwing 4 balls in a row. Whaley throws over to first. Neischwanger is back in plenty of time. Andrew Burkhalter over there at first for the Tigers. There he goes, swing and a miss. Well, swing and a foul tip, I should say. Looks like Coach Keever had put the old hit and run on, Perry.
Yeah, it looked like it. Of course, with a left-handed batter, I mean, that's not a bad call there.
No, it's not. Not at all.
0-2 on Decker. He's definitely the right fielder. Cardwell is giving Decker quite a bit of room in that right field.
Yes. Now. Here goes Neischwanger again. There's a ball that's hit foul. Will that stay in play? No. Stayed in the stadium, but third baseman Tate Mullins never had a chance at it. He was a good 20 feet away from that ball when it hit the ground.
Decker's a pretty good hitter. He can hit the ball all over the field. So, he just takes what the pitcher gives him. So, but he can turn on that ball. Be a nice shot down the right field line right now. In fact, left fielder's playing him a little bit tighter than the
right. The 0-2 pitch is high. Tried to give him some of that high heat and see if he'd bite on it, but Decker's a good disciplined hitter.
Yes, he is. He leads the teams in walks, so.
He's only a sophomore.
Right.
1-2 pitch, throw over to first. Neischwander back in, didn't even have to slide. Neischwander getting a reasonable lead there against a right-handed pitcher. Here he goes. That one was dropped by the catcher. So officially, Neiswanger will get a stolen base since he took off with the pitch. But Lincoln Cardwell didn't even have a chance to throw on that one. He just dropped the ball. Evens the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Miller's got a batter or a runner in scoring position. That makes it a full count at 3-2. So Decker's done a good job of working this from an 0-2 to a full count. There's a hot shot right between the first and second baseman. They're bringing Neiswander in. Will there be a play? No, there is not. And on the throw, Nolan Decker goes to second. So Neiswanger, he scores from second base. First run, first hit of the game. Decker credited with a base hit. Give him second on the throw.
You know, the one good thing about that was a great at-bat by Decker.
Yes, it was. He was in there 0-2 and ended up getting it up to 3-2. Got a good pitch.
And then got a hit.
Yep. That'll bring up Josh Kern.
Kern's batting .213.
Kern squared the bunt. I believe he got the bat back in time for ball 1.
Last week he came in relief last week, Brad, and did a great job.
Yes, he did.
He's the normal first baseman for the Millers.
The 1-0 pitch. Once again, he squared the bunt, but I believe he got it back in plenty of time. Makes the count 2-0. Kern batting third in the batting order today. Whaley's already on his 13th pitch of the inning and doesn't have an out yet. There's a
nice bunt right there.
Going to be a play at first. They get the play. Officially a sacrifice bunt for Kern for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Bryce Riggs. Riggs batting .234 on the season. All he's got to do is get a hold of one and send it to the outfield. The Millers can take the 2-run lead here. First pitch to Riggs. Foul tip. Third baseman is not doing a very good job of holding Neiswander on there. Mullins is giving him plenty of room. The 0-1 pitch. That was a little bit outside, evens it up with 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, Decker's got getting a pretty good lead over there.
That one's in the dirt, makes it a 2-1 count. Good stop there by Lincoln Cardwell. That ball gets by him, and the Millers have got their second run of the inning. Two and one, and the cleanup hitter Riggs. 3-1 now.
Riggs is struggling at the for throwing strikes.
Yeah, he's thrown 19 pitches so far.
Riggs now 3-1. Fly
well hit into left center field. Center fielder is there.
Decker will be
going to make the play. Decker tags up. He should easily score, which he does. So Bryce Riggs will get a sacrifice fly to the center fielder. Be the second out of the inning, but also the second run of the inning scores. And that'll bring up designated hitter Connor Bloss.
Bloss batting .227.
Yeah, the Millers don't really have a real good batting average, Perry, at .235 as a team.
No.
But they certainly do have.
They do a lot of things well.
Yeah, they have the ability to take advantage of the situation and get the most out of what the players have available.
And the one thing about the Millers that you'll notice it too is, and in the games that we've seen them play, is they don't walk too many people.
No, they don't. The 1-0 pitch. It's a little bit low to Connor Bloss.
So when you don't walk too many people and you keep people off the base, they're not going to be running on you. They're not going to be stolen bases. So singles are singles.
Now 3-0. He's gone three balls on 3 of the 5 hitters that he's faced this inning. That's a strike right over the heart of the plate. There's Ty Haley, threw 16 pitches total in the top of the first, of which only 3 were balls. Big difference in the pitching there. That one slowly hit towards second base. Got to hurry to get it over there. They do. So in the bottom of the first for the Millers, there's 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on the bases. At the end of 1, Millers 2, Tigers nothing. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Manners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to Dunker Field. Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. Moving into the top of the second, Ryan Ward's batting order is going to put the 5, 6, and 7 batters at the plate, that being the first baseman, Andrew Burkhalter, the catcher, Lincoln Cardwell, and the right fielder, Cole Cardwell.
First up, Northwestern on the second. First baseman number 5, Andrew Burkhalter.
Andrew Burkhalter comes in, another one of those 300 hitters for the Tigers, Perry, batting .379. That one's fouled back. Strike 1 on Burkhalter.
Non-conference game, Westfield's down to Pendleton Heights 3-0 in the top of the 4th inning.
Ball 1 evens up the count. The 1-1 pitch from Haley, I'm sorry. Makes it 2-1. The 2-1 from Haley. Swing and a miss. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Burkhalter Jr. The 2-2. Fouled almost straight back. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. That flag just isn't moving at all over there tonight, is it, Perry? Very calm. Very much different from what we experienced here Saturday night when we tried to get a game in.
For a long time.
There's a high fly ball. Bowers is going after it. That ends up going foul. He had a long way to run, but that ball was probably a good 10 feet out of play. Count remains 2-2 on Andrew Burkhalter. One's a little bit low, goes to a full count. Full count, that's going to be outside. And once again, the leadoff runner reaches. You're in the top of the second. Cole Van Natter, first batter of the game, ended up with a double, but got stranded there. That'll bring up Lincoln Cardwell, the catcher. 269 batter. Ground ball foul. Nicely fielded by the third base coach. Oh and 1. Burkhalter on first. Throw over to first. That was kind of one of those throws over there. Not really much heat on it, but just enough for the pitcher to say to the runner, I know you're there. The 0-1 pitch, that one's high. Edwards had to use...
Haley looked so good the first inning, retiring those 3 batters in a row, strikeouts, and he's struggling a little bit here.
The 1-1 pitch. There's a pop-up over on the right side. That's going to be out of play. Makes it count ball 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Let's get this right.
Ty's thrown 27 pitches, 19 have been for strikes.
Mm-hmm. The 1-2 pitch, once again. That one gets away.
Good job.
Throw down to first.
Good job by Kern down there. Make sure that ball didn't go into right field because it could have been trouble.
He had a jump for that, but good reaction by Edwards after that ball got away because Burkhalter was kind of leaning there. I don't know if a good throw would have had him, but it certainly would have been close. A 2-2 pitch. Once again.
He got him.
He didn't. Oh, wow. He turned the wrong way.
Yep.
I thought he had him too, Perry.
Yeah. The ball was there.
Yep, it was there, and Kern just could not get it onto Burkhalter to make the tag. Second time this inning, gone to a full count. Swing fouled off to the right once again. Still at a full count. Throw over to first, back in time. I think he wants Burkhalter to know that he knows he's there. There's a hot shot picked up by the shortstop. Will they get 2? 1? No, not quite enough. The lead runner is out 6-4 for the first out of the inning. Cardwell reaches on a fielder's choice, and that'll bring up the other Cardwell, the right fielder, Cole Cardwell.
Cole's batting .250.
Cardwell's got 7 hits, 4 RBIs on the season. Takes the first pitch over that lower inside corner, gets a called strike. Swing and a miss by Cardwell. He's in the hole at 0-2. Now this looks more like the Haley we saw last inning, Barry.
Yeah.
Quick throw over to first. Lincoln Caldwell is back in time. That one's a little bit low.
To Cole Cardwell.
Lincoln Cardwell does not have any stolen bases on the season. Getting a pretty reasonable lead over there at first.
Yeah.
The 1-2 pitch is inside, evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Cole Cardwell, right fielder. Here's the 2-2 pitch, a little bit high. All 3 batters have gone full count so far this inning on Haley. To see if Lincoln Cardwell takes off with a pitch here. Another throw over to first. Kearns digs that one out low. Good stop by him. '20th pitch of the inning so far for Haley. That one's high.
That's his second walk of this inning.
Second walk of the inning is correct. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Easton Whaley. Whaley bats .286.
Coach Keever going out to talk to Ty Haley.
While we've got a moment here, Perry, I just want to congratulate you and your family on your grandson Matthew. His graduation coming up this weekend.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Granddad will be down there and
yes,
at
the whole
Austin
family.
P.
Whole family will be there. Graduation Friday at 1 o'clock. He's got a ball game that night.
Oh, you get a doubleheader then, don't you?
Yeah, and then on Saturday is senior night. But he's injured and he has a broken bone in his hand. It's probably going to have surgery, so he's out for the rest of the season. But he's had a great career down there and enjoyed it, and has already been accepted to physical therapy school. So,
well, congratulations to
Thank
Matthew
you.
and your family. That's quite an accomplishment.
Yes, it is.
1 out and 2 on for the Northwestern Tigers. After that conference on the mound there with the coach.
It always makes the coach look good when
Haley
he comes out and talks, and then he throws the heat right down the pike there.
Yeah, hit that outside corner. Oh, and 1 on Easton Whaley. That one hits the outside corner once again. That's more like what he was doing in the first inning.
Yeah.
Exactly what he was doing in the first inning. Pitching staff or the coaching staff must have picked up something that he was doing a little bit different. But so that was 3. That's 3 good pitches in a row there.
Absolutely.
No doubt about that.
Always makes the coach look good when he can do stuff like that, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. 0-2 on the pitcher, Easton Whaley. That one's a little bit outside for ball 1.
Not a real bad pitch, though.
No, he couldn't get him to chase it.
Yeah. And that's what he was looking for.
Mm-hmm. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Whaley goes down on strikes. That's the 4th strikeout of the game so far for Haley. That's 2 outs. Going to bring up the left fielder, Kai Jackson. Jackson batting an even 200.
Left fielder 15, Kai Jackson.
Three base runners so far in this inning. 1 erased on the double play attempt. 2 runners, one in scoring position at second base.
And both of them are Cardwells.
Yes, they are. Isn't that odd? Isn't that an oddity? There's a pop-up off to the right, evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Jackson batting .200 on the season.
Swing and a miss. Out in front of him, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Can he get him here on pitch number 30 for the inning? That one's fouled back off to the right, or to the left, rather. So we'll do 1 and 2 all over again. 2 outs, 2 on. We're in the top of the second. Miller's ahead by 2. A lot of deuces up there, Perry.
Yeah.
Once again, the 1-2 pitch from Haley. That's going to be strike 3 called. Third out of the inning. And the Tigers strand 2. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 left on the bases in the middle of the second. Score remains Millers 2, Tigers nothing. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Welcome back to Dunker Field. There you see the story of the game. Millers put 2 across in the bottom of the first.
You know, the one thing about it is, Brad, in that first inning, Ty Haley was lights out, and he threw 24 pitches, and Wiley threw 24 pitches, and he got 2 runs scored against him. So.
He threw 31 pitches this inning.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what Whaley can do here against the bottom third of the Millers order. Second baseman Luke Wilson steps in. Wilson, a senior member of this Miller team, batting 167. Each team with 1 hit. Wilson takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Pop up to left field. Kai Jackson's under it. Luke Wilson is retired. That one was hit pretty high.
Yeah,
I was wondering when it was going to come down there for a second. That'll bring up the catcher Jacob Edwards.
Edwards batting .243.
Takes the first pitch for ball 1. I like this new scoreboard this year, Perry.
Oh, yeah. I'd love this pitch counts.
Mm-hmm.
Really,
big swing and a miss by Edwards. Evens up the count 1-1.
Really helps guys like you and I.
Oh, yeah. Well, the positioning of it is much
Oh,
better
yeah. It's moved over probably 20 feet, maybe 30.
A lot more. Yeah, a lot. That one hits the outside corner. Edwards is in the hole at 1-2. Elijah Bowers will be the next batter. Bowers in left field today. That one misses. He was up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. One down, nobody on here in the bottom of the second. That's a little bit low. Once again, Whaley goes to a full count.
Walked him.
Jacob Edwards will get the walk. I'm assuming we're going to see probably see a courtesy runner for him.
Yep. Logan Schaffner is Brad, we'll see Logan Schaffner a lot come football season, I'm sorry.
Yes, we will.
He had a heck of a year last year as a freshman. There it goes.
Schaffner takes off.
He's gone to the races.
Yeah, that almost looked like it
almost
hit Bauer, but he actually had to step toward the plate to avoid getting hit by that one.
Yeah.
So Schaffner will get credit for a stolen base since he took off with the pitch. Miller's got the third run of the game in scoring position. Pop up, short left field. Kai Jackson's under it. He makes the play.
It's the second fly ball out to left field. He's getting quite a bit of work out there.
That'll bring out the shortstop, Colby Kazmierski.
Kazmierski batting .228. He's a shortstop for the Millers tonight. Got Schaffner on second base here. He's got speed to burn. We know that. He's getting a good lead over there. He's gone.
That one gets by the third baseman. And Schaffner, he will score. We'll have to see how they score that. If they score that an error on the throw or an error on the third baseman, Perry. It looked like it bounced. To me, it looked like it bounced in front of Tate Mullins. So I'm assuming that the error is going to be charged to the catcher.
Another fly ball
to left field. Jackson is there, and he makes the play.
Well, Jackson did it all.
Yes, he did. All three outs went to Kai Jackson. So in the bottom of the second for the Millers, there was no runs, no hits.
One run.
I stand corrected. One run, no hits, no errors, nobody left on the bases at the end of two. Millers 3, Northwestern Tigers nothing. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to Dunker Field. The Millers and the Tigers. These Tigers are from Kokomo, from Northwestern. Not to be confused with the Tigers from Fishers, who the Millers played a couple weeks ago.
Absolutely.
We're back to the top of the order here.
Van Nander, the first time up, got 2 strikes on him and then belted one into left field for a double. Little blooper there.
Third baseman's got it. Quick throw. Got him. That was one of those. That's a nice play by Riggs there, Perry.
Absolutely, because it kind of spun, it looked like a little bit when it hit that grass.
And it kind of died there.
Yeah.
It didn't take a big bounce.
And Kern does a pretty good job stretching over there, too, at first base.
Mm-hmm. Strike one on Austin Robinson. Cole Van Adder, his last time up, had that double and got stranded. This time he got retired. Another one for the third baseman. Going to have to hurry. Got him.
Wow. What a play.
Close play. Bryce Riggs grabbed that ball one-handed and had to throw on the run and makes a great play to get the second out.
Well, Brad, the last inning, Jackson caught off three
let's see if we
outs.
can,
now
see if
Riggs can do that.
Let's see if Riggs and Kern can put him down here. Cole Wise steps in. That's a little bit outside.
Actually, this is the kind of inning Haley needs with not as many pitches. And
this is only the third pitch that he's thrown in the inning. Swing and a miss, evens it up. 1 ball and one strike on Cole Wise. Yeah, Van Etter and Robinson both hit the first pitch. That one's right down the outside corner of the plate, and Wise is...
that was a good pitch there now.
Great pitch.
If you're going to hit one, that would have been the one you swung at.
Swing and a miss. So the Tigers go down 1-2-3 here in the top of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on the bases. Middle of the third, score remains. Millers 3, Tigers nothing. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Well, Brad, that top of that third inning was a quick one as Ty Haley only threw 5 pitches. 2 of them were ground balls to Mr. Riggs, who made great play over to Jacob Kern at first base, and then he struck out the last batter.
Yeah, Wise went down swinging, so a 3-up, 3-down inning in the top of the third for the Tigers.
And we're back at the top of the order here.
Drew Neischwander. He walked in the first on 4 pitches. Eventually scored the Millers' first run. That one gets away from the catcher, Cardwell. Ball 1. Nice night for baseball.
Oh,
Perry.
absolutely. This is
fairly comfortable. Little bit chilly, but
not too bad up here now.
No, it's not bad.
No wind.
Here.
I mean that flag is just barely moving. And probably for the first month, that thing was standing tall all the time.
Every game. In the game we tried to do Saturday night, the wind was blowing in, and that made for interesting times here in the press box. That one's low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike on the Millers' leadoff batter, Drew Neischwander. Senior center fielder drives that straight into center field. Cole Van Adder is right there. And Neischwander is retired. First out of the bottom of the third for the Millers. That'll bring up Nolan Decker. Decker had a base hit his last time up, the only hit of the game so far for the Millers.
In fact, both teams only have one hit each.
Mm-hmm. First pitch to Decker is high and outside.
I'll tell you what, you couldn't ask for a better at-bat the last time that Decker had.
Oh, yeah, he fought him to a full count.
Yeah, he got down 0-2. And
that one's a little bit low.
2-0.
Ended up with a single between the second and first baseman. There's another drive to center field. We're starting. Are you sensing a pattern here,
We got
Perry?
patterns here, man. Maybe we just pick a guy that we're going to hit the ball to and set everybody else down.
Yeah, let them have a little rest.
Yeah.
Josh Kern had a sacrifice his first time up. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Kern takes the first pitch for ball 1. Kern among the seniors here for the Millers. Two balls, no strikes. Kern at the plate. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kern reaches. Bryce Riggs, the next batter for the Millers. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Giving him a lot of room in right center field, Perry.
Yeah, absolutely.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. They're going to have to. Oh, he did tag him. The catcher tagged him. So he gets a swinging strikeout. Third out of the inning. So in the bottom of the third for the Millers. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on the bases. At the end of 3, Millers 3, Tigers nothing. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to Hamilton County Television Sports. Live from Dunker Field, it's the Millers and the Tigers. Millers with a 3-run lead going into the top of the 4th. Tigers will be sending their 3, 4, and 5 batters in Ryan Ward's batting order. That'll be the third baseman, Tate Mullins, first baseman, Andrew Burkhalter, and the catcher, Lincoln Caldwell, in there to face Ty Haley.
Brad, that third inning didn't last no time now.
No, both 3 up and 3 down for both teams. First pitch from Haley is a ball for ball 1. That one hits the inside corner, evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 from Haley. A little bit low and outside, makes it 2-1. Pitch to Mullins. That one hits the outside corner. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got an extra umpire out here right in front of us here, Perry. That's going to be strike 3 called. He knew it. So Tate Mullins takes strike 3 called. And he's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up first baseman Andrew Burkholder. He reached on a walk his first time up to lead off the second inning. Got stranded at first. Was out on the front end of a double play attempt at second base. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Burkholder. That one's sky high. Riggs coming over. Will he have a play on it? He's got it.
What a catch.
Well, I'll tell you, Bryce Riggs has had a heck of a day here at third base so far today, Perry.
Absolutely. Second out here.
2 outs. That'll bring up the catcher, Lincoln Cardwell. First pitch to Cardwell is low and outside for ball 1. No activity. Well, there was some activity in the bullpen down the right side for the Tigers, but they are coming back to the dugout. No activity so far in the Miller bullpen. 2-0 on Cardwell. There's a well-hit ball to center field. Nishwander going back. He's got it.
Brad, another 3 up, 3 down inning.
So in the top of the 4th for the Tigers, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on bases. Middle of the 4th, score remains Millers 3, Tigers nothing. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
How many pitches you got?
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to Dunker Field. Miller's ahead 3-0, moving into the bottom of the 4th inning.
You know, Brad, Ty Haley got by with 10 pitches that inning. The third inning he had 5.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing a pretty good job here tonight.
Well, the number of pitches, Easton Whaley started out 24 pitches in the first inning, and he's brought that number down considerably.
Yeah, he's at 45 right now.
Yes, he is. Cleanup hitter Bryce Riggs, who made a great play there in the top of the inning on that foul ball right in front of the fence there. He'll step in. He had a sacrifice fly. Got a run batted in when Nolan Decker scored from third. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Riggs, a junior, will have one more year with Coach Keever and company. There's a hot shot right by first. It's going to be a race to the bag. Nice move there by Easton Whaley to get over there and make the out.
So 3-1.
Yep, for the first out.
And that brings up Mr. Bloss, who hit to the second baseman in the first inning.
Yep. Ended the first inning. Bloss, a designated hitter. Takes that one about belt high on the outside corner for strike one.
Still, both teams only got one hit here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And both of those happened in the first inning.
Yes, they did. One error for the night so far. That one's on the Tigers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Connor Bloss at the plate.
Brad, we'll be back here Thursday night as the Hamilton Southeastern Royals come to town for a Hoosier Crossroad Conference battle.
Yeah, that ought to be a whale of a game. The Royals managed to pull one of the 3 games out against the Fishers Tigers. Won the game Saturday convincingly, 11-2. Swing and a miss by Bloss. He's down swinging. Second out of the inning. That'll bring up second baseman Luke Wilson. Wilson flew out to left field in the second. First pitch to Wilson, big swing and a miss. In that second inning, Kai Jackson made all 3 of the putouts on fly balls.
Yeah.
The 0-1 pitch, Wilson squared the bunt, brought it back, but got a called strike. He's in the hole at 0-2.
And then in the third inning, Van Natter had 2 of the 3 outs.
Mm-hmm. Had a number of fly balls so far tonight.
Yeah.
1-2 now on Wilson. Boy, that was close. A little bit low. Evens the count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's going to go into right field for a base hit for Luke Wilson. His first hit of the game. The second hit of the night for the Millers. That's going to bring up the catcher, Jacob Edwards. Edwards reached on a walk his first time up. Eventually scored the 3rd run of the game for the Millers there in the second inning.
Brad, the Rocks lead Pendleton Heights.
Throw to second. Will he get in there? He is.
The Rocks lead Pendleton Heights Arabian 6-3 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Cole Ballard is now in pitching for the Rocks.
That one's over the outside corner. Evens up the count on Jacob Edwards at 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 1 on. That one's fouled back. He's in the hole at 0-2. '64th pitch of the game coming up for Whaley. Swing and a miss. And the Millers go down in the 4th. In the 4th inning for the Millers, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on the bases at the end of 4. Score remains Millers 3, Tigers nothing. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Welcome back to Dunker Field. Moving into the top of the fifth, the Millers and the Northwestern Tigers here on Hamilton County Television Sports. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll be back here Thursday night when the Hamilton Southeastern Royals come to town. Then we'll be back Saturday night with a 7 o'clock game on Saturday. Lots of Miller baseball coming up here on Hamilton County Television Sports. Tigers will send the 7, 8, and 9 batters up here to start the top of the fifth. Cole Cardwell will step in. He walked his first time up. Ty Haley is thrown 64 pitches now. First pitch is a ball. That one evens up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Both pitchers down with 65 pitches in this game. Swing and a miss by Cardwell. 1-2. That one hits the outside corner. Cole Cardwell goes down looking. First out of the top of the fifth. And we are going to have a pinch hitter for the pitcher Easton. This will be Jansen Slate. He swings at the first pitch, fouls it back. So it would appear that Easton Whaley is probably done for the day. Second pitch hits the outside corner of the plate. Slate in the hole at 0-2. Pinch hitter Slate takes that one. Makes it count 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kai Jackson, left fielder, is on deck. Another strikeout looking for the Millers. Second one of the inning. That'll bring up the left fielder, Kai Jackson. Jackson struck out looking his last time up. That one hits the outside corner, another called strike. Haley's been doing a great job out there tonight getting the strike called on that outside corner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good ball placement.
Outside of that one inning, where he just – and Keever went out and talked to him and –
well, since the third inning, he's faced the minimum, and if he gets out of this, he's gone 9 batters in a row with outs.
He got 8 strikeouts, only walked 2 so far.
That one's going to probably fall in there. That's going to be extra bases. That gets by Bowers. Bowers quickly trying to get the ball in. But Kai Jackson is into second base with a two-base hit. Second hit of the night for the Tigers. Both teams with 2 hits now, Perry.
Yeah, and this brings up one of the better hitters on this team right here.
Van Natter, the top of the order, coming up again. Third time through the order now for the Tigers. Van Natter drives that one into center field. Neiswander has got it. He quickly got that ball back in. Good job of holding Jackson to one base.
And a good job by Kern of cutting that to keep Van Natter from going to second.
Yeah, Van Natter's 2 for 3 now. That'll bring up Austin Robinson, the second baseman.
So two quick
outs and two quick hits. Yeah.
Van Natter's got leads the team in steals. Let's see if he goes here. I would say yes. No.
Robinson took the first pitch for ball 1. Evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think Mr. Haley's a little upset he got 2 hits off of him. He's wearing back and throwing that ball right now.
Jacob Edwards, I don't know if he was...
I think he probably is signaling that we may go for it down there.
Yeah, probably what the setup would be if Van Natter runs. The 1-1 pitch. That one hits that lower outside corner once again. Been calling it out there all night.
Haley said they aren't going to run because I'm going to strike this kid out.
Yeah, you would think by now the batters would be very well aware of that pitch.
Yeah, because the umpires have done a good job. He's been very consistent.
Yes, he certainly has.
Yeah,
that one's going to be over there, and he's going to be rung up for the third out.
That's
of
number
the inning.
9 there.
Struck out the sides looking. So in the top of the 5th for the Tigers, no runs, 2 hits, no errors. 2 left on the bases, still 3-0 in favor of the Millers. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
That's Van Natter.
Yes.
Well, we're back here at the dunk. The Noblesville Millers and going into the bottom of the 5th here, lead 3-0 going into the inning. Now pitching, it looks like Van Natter's out there on the mound, number 19. He's pitched 2 innings so far this season. So he doesn't have but he has 3 strikeouts in those 2 innings he's pitched, and he has 1 base on ball.
Kai Jackson has moved over to center field. And we'll have to see who's in left here, see if we can catch this.
The Millers batter for left fielder is Eliza Bowers. He flied out in the 2nd inning to the left fielder, which everybody did that inning. First pitch for a strike. And Natter kind of slipped out of his hand there. 1-1 on the batter. Cole Van Natters on the mound. The pitch right back up the middle there.
Is it going to have time to get it over there?
And he's safe at first.
Beats it out.
So Bowers is on.
So Bowers reaches, gets his first hit of the game.
The shortstop, number 7, Colby Kazmersky.
And that's Bowers' sixth hit of the season. Second hit of the season. This is his 9th game and he's played. He's played very limited time. Justin Keever calling timeout here.
I have not been able to spot who the left fielder is out there now for.
In the run for the Millers is number 6, Connor Seco. A junior 5'10" is coming in to run for Bowers. Good chance Seco will go out into left field. I don't know that for a fact.
Yeah, he's considered to be a pinch runner at this point.
Yeah.
Kazmersky steps in. Fouls the first pitch almost straight back.
And Colby was another one of those guys in the second inning that flew out to the left fielder, Jackson. Seco's got a good lead over there, Brad.
Low evens up the count, 1-1. Throw over to first. They should have him at second.
He's safe.
He slid around it. Good job of base running there by Connor Seco, Perry. He looked like he should have been dead to rights there at second base, but he slid and kind of tagged the base with his arm, with his hand. And the second baseman, Robinson, was not able to get the tag on him in time.
Seco's got a good lead.
1-1 on Kazmersky. He tries to bunt. That one goes straight back. Makes it 1-2. Kazmersky flew out to left in the second. That one gets away momentarily.
2-2.
Lincoln Cardwell, but Seco cannot advance. 2-2 now. And shortstop Kazmersky. The 2-2 pitch, swing, foul, straight back. The 2-2 pitch. Whaley steps off the rubber. Or rather, Haley. That one's way outside, makes it a full count. Will they send Seco with the pitch here, Perry?
They could. I mean,
full count. That one's high. Kazmersky draws the walk. Runners on first and second, no outs. Back to the top of the order for the Millers. Drew Neischwanger steps in. had a walk and a stolen base in the first inning. Eventually scored the Millers' first run. Jensen Slate, who came in as a pinch hitter for the pitcher Whaley, he is now in left field. He'll be batting in the 8th position. At least we got that one figured out. Millers with an opportunity here to put a couple more insurance runs on that one. Wow, way high and inside.
Can you see that number down there warming up in the bullpen for Northwestern, Brad?
Let's see if we can catch that. 23, Cameron Davis.
Nice butt right there, beautiful
There's
butt.
not going to be able to be a play on that.
So
Perfect bunt. Wow.
Absolutely.
Great job there by Neischwanger. So he gets credit for a base hit.
Yeah.
And we've got runners on all 3 bases now. Nolan Decker steps in. Got one of the 2 Miller hits so far in this game.
And one of the runs. Ooh.
Inside again. Pitch from Van Natter, another one high. Two and 0. Miller's threatening to bust this one wide open. Now it's 3 and 0. Pitch to Nolan Decker. That one's high. He walks on 4 balls. So Decker will get himself an RBI as Connor Seago comes in to score. Run number 4 for the Millers. Ryan Ward is coming out. Looks like we're going to have another pitching change here. Well, we got the meeting at the mound. Let's remind you, you're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Well, we're back here as Northwestern's made a pitching change in the game. Is Davis. He's pitched. He has a 7.00 earned run average. He's pitched 2 innings. Has 4 strikeouts. Given up 3 hits. So Davis now pitching for Northwestern.
Trying to see if Van Natter is going back into the game as a position player, but so far I have not been able to determine that.
Bases are loaded here. No outs.
One runner in.
We're in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Kern takes the first pitch for ball 1. Second pitch, a little bit outside, 2-0. Tigers having trouble finding the plate now, Perry.
Yes, they are, Brad.
That's 3-0. No place to put them. That's ball 4.
The Millers score another run. As Nat Swanger comes to...
Done this all with no hits. So Niswanger, he's now on third. Decker on second. Kern, who just walked, is on first. Bryce Riggs is at the plate.
So that was Kazmierski that scored?
Yes, it was. Riggs fouls the first pitch off for ball 1. Rather, strike 1, I'm sorry. High pop-up. That's going to be an infield fly rule. And Bryce Riggs is the first Miller out of the bottom of the 5th. Millers are going to send a pinch hitter up here. Keegan Speak is coming up to the plate.
Next up, the Millers, the pinch hitter, number 8, Keegan Speak.
Speak, a 250 hitter. Batting for the designated hitter, Connor Bloss. That one's way outside. One and 0 on Speak. Another one's low, 2-0.
That's a good shot over there by our cameramen. They're doing, Lucas and Jim are doing a great job with these cameras tonight. We hope you're enjoying the ball game here. We're trying to work some bugs out to make sure we're ready come sectional time to.
Swing and a foul straight back by Speak. He's evened up the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hamilton County TV wants to put the best broadcast together and anybody in the state, so we've been working on it the last 2 or 3 games, and hopefully we're getting real close.
The 2-2 pitch to Speak is way outside. Another full count. Millers have already scored 2 runs in this inning to take a 5-0 lead. They've done it without a hit. There's another foul ball straight back.
Oh,
well hit ball.
Wow.
Is it going to get to it?
He made the catch, but
made
a
the
runner
catch,
will score.
but a sacrifice fly will score Drew Niswanger.
Decker moves to third. Kern moves to second.
And that's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Luke Wilson.
Now up number 1, Luke Wilson.
Millers with 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Runners at the corner, 2 down. That one gets by, and that's going to give the Millers another run. Nolan Decker will come in and score. Throw to third.
He's safe.
And Kern is in there safely. Good alert base running by Kern. Gets him to third base.
Decker scores. That puts the Millers up 7-0.
One and 0 on Wilson. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch to Wilson, fouled back to the right side. Wilson had a base hit in the fourth inning, flew out to left in the second. Well hit to center field. Looks like Kai Jackson is there. He's been a busy guy in the outfield regardless of where he's played.
Absolutely.
So in the bottom of the fifth for the Millers, 4 runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on the bases. Now at the end of 5, Millers 7, Tigers nothing. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to Dunker Field. I'm Brad Silbert. Moving into the top of the 6th, Tigers will have the 3, 4, and 5 batters coming up. And being Cole Wise, Tate Mullins, and Andrew Burkhalter. Millers with a 7-0 lead.
Leading off top of the 6th inning for Northwestern, shortstop 24, Cole Wise.
Cole Wise steps in for his second at bat of the night. Struck out swinging both times up in the first and third innings. First pitch to Wise is outside for ball 1. Millers put 4 across in the bottom of the 5th to make it a 7-0 lead. The 1-0 pitch hits the outside corner, evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1, that one's a little bit outside. 2-1 now on shortstop Cole Wise. The 2-1 pitch, that's fouled back, evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All Millers so far tonight. 7 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Millers. Tigers with no runs, 3 hits, and no errors, and 1 error. Swing and another foul off to the right. The 2-2 pitch. Check swing. Said he didn't go. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cole Wise at the plate. Got him. Wise thought he had ball 4. Turns out he gets rung up looking. Third time he struck out today. Tate Mullins steps in. He's also struck out a couple times tonight. Coach Keever coming out. There is some activity in the Miller bullpen. Ty Haley is coming out of the game. Officially, Haley pitched 5 1/3 innings. Gave up 3 hits, no runs. And for the Millers, Garrick Addison is coming in. While Addison warms up, we'll take a commercial break. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Welcome back to Dunker Field. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. We are in the top of the 6th inning. 1 out. Ty Haley's night is finished. He threw 86 pitches on the evening. Five 1/3 innings. Gave up 3 runs. Rather, he gave up no runs, 3 hits. Did a great job of pitching so far tonight. Garrick Addison comes in with a 3.82 ERA. He's 0-1 in the season. He's made 4 appearances. 3.2 innings. Given up 8 hits, 8 runs, of which 2 were earned. 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. And the first batter he will face will be Tate Mullins. Nobody on, 1 out. We're in the top of the 6th. First pitch from Garrick Addison. A little bit outside. Mullins has struck out twice so far tonight. Foul tip. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch from Addison. Swing and a bouncer to second. Wilson is there, scoops it up over to first. Pulled him off the bag, but he did make the tag. Nice play there by Josh Kern. He got pulled off the bag because that throw was a little bit high, but he did manage to get the tag on Tate Mullins, so that's the 2nd out of the inning. That'll bring up the first baseman, Andrew Burkhalter. Burkhalter has walked and popped up to the third baseman, Riggs, who made a nice play on a foul ball down by the fence. Burkhalter takes that first one. 1 strike. Swing and a miss by Burkholder. He's in the hole 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Addison. That one bounces in. Looked like it got the catcher Edwards right on the shoulder, but he appears to be okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes. First baseman Andrew Burkholder at the plate for the Northwestern Tigers. That one's a little low, evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 just missed outside. So Burkholder up there with a 3-2 count on him. That one's inside, and Burkholder takes a base on a walk. Catcher Lincoln Cardwell will be the next batter.
Now up the catcher, number 6, Lincoln Cardwell.
Cardwell reached on a fielder's choice. Flew out to right field in the 4th. That one almost gets by Edwards, but he manages to make the stop. The 1-0 on the way. That one hits the outside corner, evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tigers come in here with a 9-3 record. Miller's at 8-8. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Pitch from Addison. Bouncer to third. Riggs has got it. High throw. They're saying he tagged him. That's a second great play by Josh Kearns there at first base on a high ball, and the first base umpire said he did get the tag into him on time. So in the top of the 6th for the Tigers, no runs, 1 hit. No runs, no hits. No errors, 1 left on the bases. Middle of the 6th, score remains Miller's 7, Tigers nothing. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to Dunker Field, the home of the Noblesville Millers. We are in the middle of the 6th inning. Millers with a 7-0 lead over the Northwestern Tigers. As I said a little bit earlier, Millers in here at 500 at 8-8 on the season. Tigers come in here 9-3. Don't forget, coming up Thursday night, we'll be back here for Miller baseball when the Hamilton Southeastern Royals come calling the Millers. That will be a 6:30 start on Thursday night. And then we'll be back here Saturday night for another Miller baseball game. So lots of great baseball coming up here from Noblesville. We're moving into the bottom of the 6th inning. The Millers are going to send up the 7, 8, and 9 batters in Justin Keever's batting order. That'll be Jacob Edwards, Elijah Bowers, and Colby Kazmersky.
First over the Millers in the 6th inning.
Edwards swings and misses at the first pitch. Seven runs and 7 hits total in this game between both teams. That one hits Edwards. He's on hit by pitch. Connor Seago steps in for his second at bat. Correction, is his first at bat. He pinch ran for Elijah Bowers in the 5th. Scored the first run of the inning for the Millers that inning. Seago takes a second pitch, throw over to first, back in time. Two and 0 on Seago. That one's high, 3-0. Cameron Davis having a little bit of trouble hitting the plate. And Connor Seago walks on 4 pitches. I'll bring up Colby Kazmersky. Kazmersky's flown out to left and walked. Pitch from Cameron Davis. 2 on and no outs for the Millers. That's another ball. Davis having a difficult time hitting the strike zone. That one gets over there for a called strike, evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 from Davis, fouled straight back by Kazmersky. Just barely got under that one. Makes it a ball and 2 strikes. Millers with a 7-run lead, 7-0, threatening to put more on the scoreboard here. Davis steps off the mound. From the stretch. Pitch to Kazmersky. That one almost hit him in the head. Boy, he just barely got out of the way of that one. Two balls, 2 strikes, no outs, 2 on. Strike 3 is called on Kazmersky. Back to the top of the order for the Millers. Bring up the center fielder, Drew Neiswanger. First pitch to Niswanger hits the inside corner of the plate, 0-1. Niswanger 2 for 3. Lincoln Cardwell goes out to talk to Cameron Davis. The 0-1 to Niswanger. That one's inside, evens it up at 1-1. That one's a little bit high, 2-1. One out and 2 on. Bottom of the 6th. That one's a little low and inside. 3-1. And the center fielder, Niswanger. Ball 4. So Niswanger is on board for his 3rd time tonight. That'll bring up Nolan Decker. Decker has walked, lined out to center, and had a base hit and scored 1 run in the 2nd. He also scored in the 5th. Decker takes the first pitch for strike 1. One's a little outside, evens up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Another ball outside, 2-1. Three and 1. Tigers in danger of walking another run in here. Good job of protecting the plate there by Nolan Decker. Makes it a full count. Seago is on second. There's a pop-up going back out of play. Well hit ball. That's going to probably score 1. Sacrifice fly for Nolan Decker. On the play, Logan Scheffner scores on the sacrifice. Neither of the runners move up. That'll bring up Josh Kern. 8th run of the game now for the Millers. Kern takes the first one over the lower outside corner for a called strike 1. That one almost gets away from Lincoln Cardwell, but runners could not advance. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two outs, 2 on. That one's outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. That one's outside, ball 3. Tigers in danger of walking the bases loaded once again. There's a high pop-up. Catcher Cardwell is coming back toward the net. Has he got it? Oh, he missed it. Great effort there by Cardwell. It looks like he may have run into the fence. Appears to be okay. Great effort on the part of Lincoln Cardwell to try to make that catch. So that'll go as strike 2. Training staff out there talking to Lincoln Cardwell just to make sure he's okay. Full count pitch to Kern. There's a well-hit ball to left field. Left fielder is going. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. That will be the game. By the 10-run rule, the Noblesville Millers have defeated the Northwestern Tigers 10-0. We thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Baseball on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 30 years in business. We'd like to also thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, Hamilton County Tourism, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor, Blades, Audio, Video, and Security, Schwartz Bait and Tackle, Wofford Theater, Summer Movies, and the Hamilton County Reporter. On behalf of our technical crew of Jim Wofford, Will Wofford, and Lucas Lacone, I'm Brad Silbert. Good night from Noblesville.